Hello and welcome back to Pro Evolution Soccer 2019. It's the Aston Villa Master League and our incredible squad that we've managed to assemble with the loans is doing very well. We won 4-2 against Brentford in the last episode, beating Burnley as well before that for 2 wins out of 2. We made that 3 wins out of 3 in the FA Cup by beating Ipswich Town 3-2 with a very rotated team. We put them to the sword. And then we beat Chelsea 3-2, which is great because Chelsea normally causes all sorts of problems. So we are currently 3 from 3 and we come up with 2 massive games. At home to Man United and then at home to Liverpool. Both of them are going to be very, very tough. But if we look at the league standings at the moment, you'll find we're currently in 4th place. If we beat Man United, we will go above them. Liverpool currently down in 9th, but only 3 points behind us. So quite a lot to play for at the moment. So let's get into the game and see how we get on. I need to go through the lineup and make sure everybody's up for it. We know Man United got a great team. So we've just got to see how this is going to happen. Kieran Tierney's loving life at the moment. Red Sauce is going to come off and be replaced by Smalling, or maybe Cahill, who I called up from the youth team. I think Smalling's the man to go for. Yeah, we'll go Chris Smalling, as he's on a slightly up form. Gundogan will come off, and he will be replaced by maybe Cabezon, I think, in there, but he's only on an up green. What about Grealish? Grealish is on a thing. Ceballos is an 81. Yeah, we'll go for Ceballos. We'll put Ceballos into the starting lineup. Also put the chemistry up a little bit, I think, as well. Lucien Burnett, Smalling, Sommer, Marcos, Llorente. Yeah, we'll leave him in there. Goretzka can start. Dybala, Martinez. Maybe you have to replace Martinez. I'm just wondering to see if Vitinho is up and can play up front. Or let's play Rashford against his parent club. See if he can rub that in. Weghorst. Oh, maybe Timothy Weir, actually. Let's start Timothy Weir. He probably deserves a run out. I'll put Rashford on the bench over Gundogan. I'd like to put Weghorst on the bench as well. We'll take Retsos off there. So we've got left back, right back, central midfielder, striker, attacking midfielder, striker, goalkeeper. I think that'll be okay. Let's get into it. We need a big game from Dybala in this one. We need to really dominate the game. Man United are going to be coming at us and really up for this. So Aston Villa, get the game underway. Let's see what's in store for Aston Villa versus Man United at Villa Park. Both teams currently unbeaten in the league, not lost a game. Both on 3 wins from 3. So it really is a clash at the top of the table. We'll have to see what happens as Lacazette looks to put in Tierney in behind early doors. Nacho is back there defending. Lacazette just lays it off to Goretzka, who turns nicely. Puts it into Dybala's feet. Has a great run ahead of him from Burnett. Sees Weir in the middle. Brought into the team today. Weir shoots. It's a good save from David De Gea in goal. And Man United hold on from that early attack for Aston Villa. McTominay, great ball through into Martial. Smalling looks to cover Lukaku but doesn't. But Lukaku heads it over the bar. And that was a good little attack there from Man United in their pink kit today. Martial flicked this infield to McTominay. Got it back off him. And then just dinked this little ball into the box for Lukaku to get onto. And he heads it over the bar. Probably should be scoring that with a man of his pedigree. Although if you're going on real life, he's not in the best of form at the moment. Sommer flicks this out to Lucien Burnett on the right hand side. Just about keeps it in play. Up to Goretzka. Looks to turn away from Fred. Dybala sees the run of Lucien Burnett again, who comes forward. Pulls out Darmian to come and meet him, which creates a bit of space for Timothy Weir. This game has already started end to end. Weir cuts it back. And there's Lacazette. What a save from De Gea again. It looks like he's going to be a tough man to beat in today's game. As Lukaku gets this and Llorente just covers his bases and holds Man United up on their attack. That's a lovely ball over the top to Lukaku. Chests it down and shoots. And that's all come from that same attack. And Aston Villa were caught napping at the back. I think it went over Tuanzebe's head. Lukaku comes in, pulls out the corner flag and brings out the rifleman celebration. Ah, the big man does well. And here it was. It came into Fred. We thought we'd held this attack up. He laid it back. Pogba with a wonderful ball over the top over Tuanzebe. Floated into Lukaku's path and he will not miss them. And it's 1-0 to Man United against the run of play, I would argue. Aston Villa creating 2 very good chances before that one as Lucien Burnett gets that all sorts of wrong under pressure from Pogba. And now Aston Villa have got to show real character to get back into this game. Goretzka in a bit of space into Ceballos, who's got a lot of space to run into. Pressured now by Phil Jones. Lacazette into Dybala, just looking to turn. Dybala turns away from his man, gets a shot off. De Gea with another fantastic save. And Darmian wins the foot race against Timothy Weir. Plays it against him. And I think has got his side a goal kick as well. As Dybala here on the turn. Got away from Fred. Got a shot off. And David De Gea making a fantastic save yet again. Oh, the Spaniard's going to be hard to beat today. Lacazette in a bit of a deeper position into Dybala. Around the corner to Ceballos, who's just holding off Fred, and that's a poor pass. Really should have gone out, but luckily Martial's flick doesn't get through to Lukaku. Smalling up to Goretzka. Lays it out to Lucien Bonnett. Out the line to Weir. Weir in field to Dybala. Lays that off to Goretzka. Out to Timothy Weir again. Dybala now brings Lucien Bonnett into play. Lucien Bonnett comes in. He's got Lacazette up there against Nacho. Lacazette gets in front of De Gea again. What a save. Comes out to Goretzka with a shot. Just past the post. Oh, David De Gea is unbeatable today. He is keeping Man United in this game. He came across Lacazette. What a header, and De Gea with a great save. What have I got to do to beat him? Oh, Lukaku's peeled away from the defence again, and it's 2-0. Martial with an easy dink over the top there. Kieran Tierney tried to cover it as well, but oh, Tuanzebe's gone a wandering. Lukaku's in behind. Little touch for control. A finish. Oh, shocking. 2-0 down. Undeserved. It's been all due to David De Gea that Man United have this lead. And Aston Villa can feel slightly aggrieved, I think, because David De Gea is having one of the games of his life. So we're only 20 minutes into the game and Lukaku is already on a hat-trick, the big Belgian. So he goes into Dybala, round to Lacazette. Lacazette just trying to tease Phil Jones out of position. Sees a run from Timothy Weir. Can't get it through to him. He was offside anyway. Oh, it's all Aston Villa. I'm just unlucky. De Gea is having a great game. So Dybala is lining up a free kick here that he won. Is he going to have a go? Is he can he just put it into that corner? It's going to need a fantastic effort to beat De Gea. And that's gone flying over the bar. It wasn't good enough from Dybala. Just trying to force it a little bit. Just couldn't get the ball down enough. And it was a long way out. Half an hour gone. Still 2-0 to Man United. Alexis Sanchez comes forward. Lucien Bonnett just can't keep up with him. He goes in towards Lukaku. Lays it back. Scott McTominay. Great tackle from Chris Smalling, who then tries to launch a counter-attack of his own. Timothy Weir's got a run in the middle. Finds Lacazette, who flicks it on to Ceballos. This could be Aston Villa's chance to get back into the game. Lacazette into Dybala. Dybala out to Timothy Weir. He's been forced a little bit wide. Tries to stand up against Darmian and keeps the ball. And then flicks it off to Lucien Bonnett. Puts that into the box. Looking. Dybala with a header. And David De Gea with an easy save at the end of it all. And he looks to try and launch Man United on a counter-attack of their own. Gets up towards Lukaku, who's got runners. And he's put under good pressure by Llorente. Goretzka tries to come out just to cut off the angles. Darmian up the line to Sanchez. Sanchez with the pace. Good tackle again from Smalling, who looks up for this game. Referee's given a foul, which I don't agree with at all. That's a terrible decision. Pogba over the free kick. We know he's got a great delivery. And he puts it in the box. McTominay with a good header. And Jan Sommer makes the save. And they're looking up quickly towards Lacazette, who wins the header, but Nacho's there to intercept. And Man United come forward again. Goretzka with a good foot in on Pogba, who gets it back from Darmian. Back to Fred, into Lukaku, who turns, shoots. A good save from Jan Sommer. Now, there is a little quick attack on if we can get the ball out to Timothy Weir on the right-hand side. Flicks infield to Dybala. Round the corner, Ceballos into Weir. Surely Weir's got the pace to get away here. He is, edge of the box, shoots into the roof of the net, and Man United have got a goal back. They've finally beaten David De Gea, and obviously I mean Aston Villa have got a goal back, not Man United. A great strike from Weir, good kick out from Jan Sommer. It all started here really, that ball through from Ceballos into Weir. He had the pace to get away from Darmian and then just hit it early, which I think took De Gea by surprise. A great finish from Timothy Weir, justifying his start in today's game, as Aston Villa now know they have to get another goal to keep this game alive. But here come Man United straight from the kickoff. Martial down the wing. Smalling against Lukaku. Smalling does win that header. And Tuanzebe's there. And can Aston Villa launch forward from this attack? No, they can't, because Goretzka's kicked it straight into Pogba's legs. But Ceballos has robbed McTominay. Lacazette's given him an option, but he gave the wrong pass into Dybala. Man United hold on, and it's end-to-end this game. Absolutely end-to-end. Lukaku gets that out to Martial. Martial comes forward, tries to feed that through. Smalling reads it, and just nice and composed, lays it off to Lucien Bonnett, to Ceballos. Up to Tuanzebe, gets the ball here, lays it into the path of Chris Smalling. Goretzka into Lucien Bonnett. Lucien Bonnett comes forward. He sees Dybala in quite a lot of space in the middle. Dybala. Goretzka's given him a great run into the box. Goretzka, referee Darmian's just kicked my foot as I'm shooting. Give a foul. Give a penalty. That has got to be a penalty. And Man United get away with it. So half-time, a Lukaku double has given Man United the lead. And that man there is keeping them in the game. David De Gea having an outstanding performance in this game. My man of the match at the moment. Only 37% possession for Man United at the moment. Aston Villa can feel a little bit unlucky that they haven't got more than one goal in this game. So Sanchez won a pretty cheap free kick off Chris Smalling, and Pogba stands over it. Lucien Burnett puts the ball in. Oh, it's an own goal off Lucien Burnett. When I said he put the ball in, I didn't mean like that. Oh, it's unlucky for Lucien Burnett. He's been key to us and our success in recent times. But Lucien Burnett has scored an own goal. He actually came back, drifted in early, and then just turned his arse on it. And it's shocking. It's absolutely shocking. Aston Villa do not deserve to be 3-1 down in this game. Not at all. Lacazette into Dybala. Lots of space for Ceballos here. It's just lacking options in the middle. Lays it back to Tierney. Tierney, in it goes, looking for Goretzka. Fred reads it. That low cross just is not working today. As Lukaku comes forward. Under pressure by Smalling. Lucien Burnett should cover that, but that pretty much sums up his game as he kicks it straight into Lukaku's path, and the Jan Sommer has to touch it past the post. Pogba swings in the corner. McTominay with the header. Absolutely shocking. How are we 4-1 down in this game? How are we 4-1 down? Scott McTominay with a good header at the near post, but how are we 4-1 down in this game? Pogba swings it into the near post, and McTominay, it's a great header. It's a great header. Goretzka out to Lucien Burnett. Lucien Burnett turns back to Goretzka. Marcus Llorente in a bit of space, feeds it into Ceballos. And this is the thing, Man United are defending so well that Aston Villa are just being forced backwards. Smalling gives it to Llorente, up to Goretzka. Goretzka out to Lucien Burnett. At least Aston Villa are keeping the ball for a bit. Goretzka around the corner. Ceballos into Dybala. And Phil Jones has never timed to tackle that well in his life. Lukaku uses his strength well to keep the ball. Tuanzebe is now dropping deep. And Smalling's seen the danger out on the left-hand side from Sanchez as Nacho now comes forward. Lays it down the line to Martial. He's going to beat Tierney for pace. Dinks that in towards Lukaku. Back to Martial. Low on the floor. Sanchez hits the side netting. So Marcus Rashford comes on to replace Lacazette. Let's see if he can do something against his parent club. This has been it's not even been a bad performance from Aston Villa. Man United have been so clinical. Dybala gets the ball. Turns well. Tries to lay it into Rashford's pass. Who gets it back into Tierney. Ceballos. Back to Rashford. Rashford looks to dink it in towards Goretzka, who gets up. Damian then gets up a second time and beats him to the ball. And that's just been the order of the day today. Man United getting all the luck. And De Gea in that first half was absolutely incredible. Jack Grealish comes on to replace Dani Ceballos. Not had the biggest impact in today's game, but 20 minutes to go, 4-1 down. Court comes on to replace Marcus Llorente in defensive midfield. But Man United just need to do something. I don't know. They just need to sod off Man United, to be honest. As Grealish comes forward, up against Fred, so just delays it, goes backwards, and there isn't too much else he could do there. Grealish waits for the run of Tierney, gives it back to him, up to Rashford, who just, I mean, they're just getting a little touch on everything. Good pressure there from Core, but Grealish then plays it straight at Martial. Lukaku comes forward into Martial's path. And now I'm getting frustrated, so I'm diving into tackles where I really shouldn't be. Like, that is rubbish. And I can't even blame it being Chris Smalling, because that was all me. McTominay with a wonderful boot to Sanchez, who just couldn't take it in his path. But this, in the first half, we could have been like 5 or 4 goals up. And in the second half, Man United have shown their class, really. I still can't believe it's 4-1 to Man United. Pogba puts it in, Smalling underneath it. And then Jan Sommer will pounce on that ball. Looks to get Rashford away. Wins the header into Weir's path. Weir now just holds this up. Lays it out to the right to Lucien Burnett. Lucien Burnett comes forward. Waiting for runners. Not many options happening for him. So he just cuts back. Trying to draw a foul or something out of the Man United players. But none of them are diving in or even giving anything away. Timothy Weir's forced wide by Goretzka. Terrible. Dybala's managed to wriggle his way around. In off the post. That's what he can do. I mean, it's 4-2. He runs to get the ball, but it's just, even that goal was frustratingly lucky. Dybala here, good turn away, and then ran into Grealish. Managed to, running into Grealish, stop Fred making a tackle, and then he just curled it past De Gea for a lovely finish. 4-2. Sanchez is in. A ball from Martial. It's a goal. 5-1, 5-2. Shocking. I mean, the luck they get on this. Lukaku brings it down, and then I actually tackle him there. And he just somehow pokes it through, a ball over the top from Martial. 5-2. Shocking. Shocking game. Shocking performance. I shouldn't have played it tonight. Oh, dreadful. 5-2. Final score. And we're back for the Liverpool game. Just what we need. No Jan Sommer. It's going to be Vakute getting a game because Jan Sommer's decided he doesn't like playing against Liverpool. Chris Smalling comes in for another game. I don't know who's going to be the captain. Yeah, I guess Tierney. He's probably been here the longest. I'm going to start Rashford in today's game. Martinez is actually really good. I probably should start him, but a few more people are feeling a bit better for the game. I could start Collins over Smalling. They're both 77. Let's start Collins. Xavi Prieto is loving life, so he can go on the bench. Sommer can come off the bench. Politano will go on there. I'm just wondering if we just try something a bit different. Okay, I've decided we're going for it against Liverpool. 4-3-3, a bit more conventional. Two wingers, right and left. Dybala drops into an attacking midfield role. We're going to then go for an attacking thing of get people into the box, centering targets. That's what I want. There we go. Let's get into the game. Oh, did I sort out my bench? That's the only problem. Grealish, attacking midfielder, central midfielder. Don't need him. Let's get a striker on the bench in Abraham, not Martinez. Left back, right back, left back, central midfield. Don't need all those central midfielders. I'd rather have attacking options on the bench that can change the game. So we'll put Weghorst on there for something different. Let's get into it. So here we are then for the second game. This is how Villa line up at home, hoping for a much better performance than against Man United. Vakute comes into goal. Lucien Bonnett, Retsos, John Collins and Tierney at the back. Goretzka and Gundogan in the middle. Dybala, Saltido, Lacazette and Politano come in to make a pretty deadly front four, with Politano making his debut for Aston Villa. Facing Liverpool, who line up with Karius, Gomez, Matip, Hinteregger and Moreno at the back. Fabinho, Henderson and Oxlade-Chamberlain. Mane, Firmino and Sturridge start out front. Names on the bench, Demba Ba and Divock Origi are the main players on the bench. And Origi scored in the last time we played Liverpool, and all I did was mock him for being terrible. Lacazette lays it off to Saltido straight away. The wingers are really getting involved, and I just couldn't find it into Politano's feet. As Collins gets up and wins his first header back in Aston Villa colours. Obviously out on loan last season, so we didn't get to see that much of him. Dybala lays it off to Saltido. Again, he's also coming from a bit of an exile. The formation that was played before didn't use wingers, but Sturridge could be in against Tierney. Shoots. Oh my god, what a finish. What a finish. I mean, he's in it early. Vakute's been done in goal, and it's a lovely, lovely finish. I mean, Saltido, just saying how he came in from the wilderness, and he's given that away, and so Sturridge is just... Oh, Vakute's so out of position. He's no Jan Sommer. Goretzka sees the run of Politano, just gets it through. Fancies a shot. Oh, he scored his own little rocket. There we go. That's what we like to see. Politano getting a goal back as well on his debut. That's going to impress the fans, isn't it? Keep him in at left wing, they'll be shouting as he came round the corner here, and I think it was Goretzka that put a lovely ball through, and then bang, he just thought he would hit it. Karius had no chance. 1-1. Oh, you're joking me. Sturridge has just scored again on his right foot. It's come out of absolutely nothing. Like, I thought we had it covered. I hate this game sometimes. Over the top here into Firmino's path, and I thought, yeah, we've got this covered, got a block on it, and then it fell to Sturridge on his right foot, top corner. Unbelievable. Tierney comes forward looking for Aston Villa to get a response straight away. Hinteregger's under that one though. Gundogan keeps it alive. Dybala lays it back. Leon Goretzka gives it back to Dybala. Flates it into Lacazette, who's just trying to turn away. Is he fouled? No, he's not. Apparently Henderson got the ball. Collins keeps it alive for Villa though. Tierney into Dybala's feet. Good turn away. Lays it off. Oh, just couldn't feed that through to Saltido. It's quite unlucky, actually. Looking for a good pass. Mane comes forward. Lucien Bonnett just holding off him into Firmino, and that is judged very well by Retsos. Up to Goretzka, into Lacazette. Lacazette just trying to tempt Fabinho into giving away a foul. Tierney then picks up the back heel from Gundogan. He goes outside to Politano, into Dybala, but Fabinho's back there, and it's going to be a very tough game for Aston Villa, this, if they keep passing like that. Ball through, Firmino shoots first time, Vakute spills it, and then Aston Villa sort of bundle it away. Dybala is caught on the ball by Jordan Henderson, who's put under pressure by Retsos, who wins the ball into Lacazette. If Lacazette can turn and get... Oh, couldn't quite get Politano in. And Aston Villa are going to need to rethink their strategy here. They're rushing this a little bit, put under pressure by Liverpool's Gegenpress, as Retsos gets in well, gives away a throw-in, but... Oh, Politano goes down the line to Tierney. Tierney will just try and backheel this into Politano's pass, and does. He puts a cross in, looking for the midget Saltido. Gundogan lays it back, looking for Goretzka, but it was just cut out. But Gundogan does get it back, although Sturridge beats him to the loose ball. Goretzka looking up to Firmino. Firmino then lays it up the line for Mane. That's covered well by Lucien Bonnett, who was surely fouled. The referee doesn't give anything. Gundogan, Dybala up to Lacazette. Lacazette round the corner to Politano. Infield to Lacazette again. He's just battled out of it, and the ref does give a free kick. Oh, Mane's got the pace ahead of Lucien Bennett from Firmino's through ball, but luckily for Aston Villa, he's fired that wide off the post. And yeah, it was just a winner at the back there, and then it came into Firmino's path. It was a lovely pass through to Mane. Used his pace, but then fired the shot wide. Unlike Sadio Mane, that one. Aston Villa are still in this just about. Tierney pushing forward from left back once again. He's still coming forward. Lays that in, looking for Lacazette with a shot. It's saved. Lacazette on the rebound. Puts it in. It's 2-2. Alexandre Lacazette playing a little bit better in this lone striker role, to be honest. Tierney here. It was a great little pick out for him, firing it in low and hard into Lacazette. A good save first off from Karius, but Lacazette pounces on the rebound. 2-2. Goretzka with the ball in the middle of the park. Just looking to... Oh, he's just about to slip that through to Lacazette. And Matip put in a great challenge as Sturridge is now up against it. Firmino picks the ball up, looks out wide to Sadio Mane, who plays a good 1-2 with Chamberlain. Completely takes Lucien Bennett out of the game. Good save from Vercoutrelet as Mane hit that shot much better than his first one. Tierney will keep it in. Lays it off to Collins, who just goes up the line to Gundogan, and then one more onto Politano, scorer of Aston Villa's first goal. Dybala then picks it up. He just he's trying to just skin away from Fabinho, who read it, and then out to Sturridge, into Firmino, back to Sturridge, who's looking to go back to Firmino, put him under a bit of pressure with that really shit pass. Gomez up the line to Sturridge, back to Gomez, into Chamberlain. Liverpool playing it around really nicely now, into Firmino, and he's just crowded out of it. And Dybala comes forward, up to Politano, round the corner to Lacazette, a poor back heel, and Liverpool hold on. They do more than hold on, they're flying forward here. Gomez, Dybala tries to get back to cover it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why is the defender not just kicking that away? How is it even possible that Mane has beaten Retsos to this ball? It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. The ball in here is cut across, and then, I mean, ridiculous. Tierney comes forward again. Looks to dink this one in towards the back post towards Dybala, who beats Karius in the air and makes it 3-3, and this is an absolutely mental game. Dybala brings out his trademark celebration. Wonderful stuff there. Tierney again on the overlap, causing all sorts of trouble, not being tracked by Sturridge. Great ball in towards the back post. Dybala in acres of space. Karius completely misjudges it. And it's 3-3 here at Villa Park. Politano just before the half-time whistle looks to feed it into Lacazette, who gets there in front of the defender, but is just crowded out of it. Dinks it in. Saltido with a head, the midget. Why do I keep chipping it to him? And there it is. The referee brings an absolutely mental first half to a close. 3-3, 2 for Sturridge. Oh, it's been incredible. We're going to just change the formation, and I'll be back once I've made the changes. Still in a 4-3-3, Weghorst comes on to replace Saltido, and Aston Villa go to a bit more of a lopsided 4-3-3, similar to what we saw them play last season in the Premier League. Let's see if it has any benefit for them as Chamberlain into Moreno, looks over the top. Lucien Bennett manages to keep that in play, goes back to Retsos, who goes back to Vercoutrelet, who lays it out into Tierney. Tierney to Gundogan, Gundogan up to Dybala. Dybala comes forward with loads of space to run into here. He's still going. Dybala's going to fancy a shot from range. Oh, that wasn't far away at all. And Dybala, Liverpool just staying off the Argentinian playmaker and attacking midfielder here. And look at this, just backing off. And he thought, all right, then I'll have a go. And, oh, well, I don't think Karius had that covered. Weghorst into Dybala's path, into Lacazette. Lacazette then goes out to Weghorst now. Aston Villa need to be sensible here and work this round the other side of the pitch, but they're trying to do that as giving it away. Tierney robs it back though. Tierney comes forward, and this is where they've brought Weghorst on. Weghorst, oh, he nearly won that header. It was actually very good defending. Gundogan goes back out to Tierney, who'll float this in again, looking for Weghorst. This time he gets in front, but he heads it just past the post. He gives us that option. He definitely gives us that different option, which is why I love him in this team and in our squad. As Tierney just weighted this in towards the back post and probably should have done better with it. He beat Moreno in the air, and that's a battle that we're going to be keen to see how that unfolds. If Weghorst can pull on to Moreno every time, I think he's going to be laughing. Mane looks to get in behind the defence with the ball over the top. It is blocked. Comes out to Moreno, who's put under pressure by Retsos, who gets the ball. Now, with Moreno out of position, can we launch something? Weghorst goes right up to Lacazette, who looks to turn, lays this in to Politano, who is actually fouled there, Lacazette, but the ref doesn't give anything. Why don't you give anything, referee? And if you score from this Liverpool, I am going to be so fucking annoyed. Unbelievable. 100% a foul, that, on Lacazette. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. I can't believe that. Sorry for all the swearing in this episode, but I feel like I've been royally cheated. Maybe not cheated because of De Gea, but I mean he's a quality goalkeeper, but I don't know if Liverpool get favourable decisions because they're bloody licensed, but absolute check. I mean, why are you taking a heavy touch? I've let go of sprint fucking 10 minutes ago. Mane comes forward on the left-hand side. I'm trying to regain my composure now to commentate. Oh my god, Lucien Burnett just leaves that ball as well. Tierney covers and puts it out for a corner. Oh my god, I'm getting so angry. I shouldn't have played it tonight. I shouldn't have played it. Corner then, Henderson. Swings it in low. Gundogan somehow beats Sturridge to the ball. I'm surprised he didn't just flick that in with a bicycle kick or something. Gundogan into Dybala. Around the corner to Lacazette. Lacazette just holds it up. Tries to feed it out to Tierney. Gundogan will pick it up anyway. Then he uses Politano. Politano looks to swing it in. It will come to Tierney. Tierney has a bit of time. Swings that in. It hits. I mean, this is ridiculous. They've blocked 2 crosses in a row. I'm just going to try to stop moaning now. I mean, Daniel Sturridge is apparently not made of glass anymore and strong enough to hold off Goretzka. Firmino is tackled well by Gundogan, who does pick up the ball. Goes up the line into Lacazette. Lacazette, oh, that's me being an idiot, because I should never try that pass. Weghorst has to go and close down Moreno and intercepts Moreno's pass, which is good. In it goes, looking for Lacazette. Lacazette flicks it on one more to Dybala. Dybala brings this forward. It keeps coming. Lots of space for him to go into. Infield to Lacazette. Lacazette fancies a hit. And Karius has gloves made of glue. Mane looks to get in behind again. Cuts it back. Collins actually reads that one very well indeed. Up to Dybala. Dybala lays it off for Gundogan. Just inviting him forward. Gundogan with the ball at his feet. He's still coming. Gundogan. He's heavily touched. Lacazette's in on goal. He's actually brought this one back. He's brought this one back for a free kick. And I'm just going to let Lucien Burnett take it. And stick it in the back of the net. Lucien Burnett, it's hit the wall and it's still gone in. Oh, let's 4-4. I mean, let's fucking boot that into the ball again. Boot that into the back of the net. What a game. Off Henderson. Actually took it past Karius right into the bottom corner. 4-4. Sturridge in a bit more space, obviously, because he always seems to be, because he's the world's best striker in this game. As Fabinho shoots past the post. Oh, I should really take 4-4, but I'm going to keep pushing to try and get the win because, well, I'm an idiot. 15 minutes to go. We've still got some subs we can use as Origi cuts out the goal kick from Weghorst, who has struggled a little bit coming into this game. Gundogan lays it up to Dybala. Dybala gives Weghorst. Weghorst is in space. Oh, Matip's completely fucked that up. Weghorst squares it. Lacazette. It's 5-4. Can you believe it? I've been moaning. I've been raging all game and it's 5-4. Oh my god, let's get some fresh legs on in midfield. Dybala's going to come off to be replaced by Jack Grealish in attacking midfield. And Weghorst here. I was so tempted to shoot and then I realised that both defenders were behind me. And Karius had left it so far open. Oh my word, it's 5-4. Sturridge on the wing, still trying to get forward. Fabinho will bring this down. Plays it against Jack Grealish, who goes back to Henderson. Arias tries to go over the top towards Mane, who chests it down into Sturridge. Sturridge put under pressure by Tierney. Looks to flick it over the top. Sturridge as can't keep that in. Yes, good. Sturridge finally does something wrong. Ceballos comes on to replace Goretzka, who's run his heart out for the team today. Oh, right. I mean, Grealish is in acres of space. Just give it to Jack Grealish there. Lovely ball. There we go. Lovely from Weghorst today. Jack Grealish turns. I mean, they're not pressuring him, really. Lacazette into Grealish. Lacazette's gone again, but he's actually gone all the way out wide to Politano. Politano looks to dink it in. Matip gets there first. Tierney is backing this up. Weghorst calling for it in the middle. Plays it off Fabinho. I'm happy with that. We'll win a corner. 5-4. 5-4 to Villa. Right. Where the bloody hell is Weghorst? There he is. He's actually been marked by someone very tall. Let's bring Lacazette in. He's got the wrong side of Oxlade-Chamberlain. Lacazette with a header. It's easy for Karius to pluck out of the air. And we have got numbers back. Jack Grealish is going to cover down this side. Karius goes for a long kick forward. Tierney against Sturridge. And Tierney wins it. Sturridge's powers are waning by the looks of things. Lucien Burnett. Good turn. Just hold on to the ball. Lacazette just goes back to Ceballos. Back to Retsos. Back to Ceballos again. And let's use Weghorst's big arse to try and hold on to the ball. Is that not a foul? No, he hasn't just kicked me from behind? Okay, ref. We'll agree with you there. Grealish. Grealish into Gundogan. Gundogan up to Lacazette. Out he goes to Politano. Back in to Weghorst. Oh, it's a good tackle from Wolf. And up to Henderson. Mane. Mane now comes forward. Tierney reads that into Collins. 5 minutes to go. And Aston Villa just can keep the ball and not worry too much about doing anything too drastic. Grealish into Weghorst, back to Lucien Burnett, back to Ceballos, back to Retsos. Just keeping the ball, and the Villa crowd are enjoying this. Up to Tierney. Tierney now has actually got a lot of space to run into here. Captain for the day, Kieran Tierney, coming forward. Deserved it, and he's been... Look at this space he's been given to run into. Kieran Tierney is saved. Weghorst, it's 6-4. It's 6-4. Let's kick that fucker back into the net again. There we go. Weghorst gets bundled to the ground. Fucking hell, this has been a tough game. So much swearing. Tierney just giving the freedom of Villa Park to run. He got a good shot off. It was actually a great save from Karius. And then Weghorst. Oh, 6-4. Thank the Lord. Mane looks to get in behind. Retsos won't go and pressure the ball. He's meant to be covering Origi. That's a good save. Collins. Oh, fucking Collins. Come on, you prick. Right, 3 minutes of added time. Let's just... This clock is just going to go down and down and down and down. And I'm really not that fussed. I just want the win. This is not going to be an entertaining last few bits of this video, because I'm just going to keep the ball at the back, and as soon as that goes over 3 minutes, I'm hoofing it long up to Weghorst. And there it is, right. There we go! We hold on 6-5. What a fucking mental game. Absolutely effing mental. Oh my god. Oh, I need to go to sleep after that. That horrendous game against Man United. And then a pretty horrendous game. I don't think I've ever seen so many shots in Provo. We had 17. They had 15 shots. Ridiculous. Like, that should keep us in the title race. I mean, it's early days, but 5 games in and 12 points. I'm happy with that, to be honest. Very happy. End of the month report. Goals all round. Lacazette and Dybala proving their worth of coming in on loan. Do we get anyone in the team of the month? Dybala's up there, actually, which is nice. And that's the only... Oh, Lucien Burnett at right back as well, which is good to see. Tierney improved, and Javri Prieto has improved as well. So, oh, right. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back in the next episode. I have no idea when that will be. What have we got going on here? Is this something about Tierney, I think? Yeah, Tierney's getting some sort of nickname. Workhorse. Similar to Tuanzebe. Oh, right. Who have we got coming up? Team management? No. Team info. Schedule. Huddersfield. Is that in the cup? No, that's the Premier League. Fulham in the Cup. Newcastle, Everton, Southampton. Fulham then in the League. Maybe there. Crystal Palace and Man City. Maybe we'll come to that. Or Man City and Arsenal, actually. Oh, look at that. Arsenal, Spurs. Bloody hell. We've got a tough run. I don't know. We'll be back at some point in the future. But thank you very much for watching, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. But for now, I'm out. I'm going to have a lie down and try and stop myself from swearing all the time. Thanks so much for watching. I'm out. Cheers.